a lot clearer on YouTube. You will see this a lot clearer on YouTube, right? So I'm just giving everybody a little 5 minutes to come in. While they're coming in, I'm going to let you all know that I will be trying to go online live every Wednesday from 8, more than likely be 8 to 9. We are only focusing on section 2 questions right now. All right, 8 to 9. I am a CXC high school teacher, and I'm just doing this as charity. All right, be free. I don't teach SEA maths, but this is my twist to all the questions. You never know if I might help a student with my approach. All right. Those who want to come in and like just do it as practice, no problem, right? But we're here to help. So basically, we're just giving everybody a little 2 minutes to come in, right? And then we will begin. We're not sticking today. We are not sticking today. We're giving everybody 2 minutes to come in. So y'all just share up the live by the meanwhile. Like up the live, share it up, right? Like up the live and share it up. Okay? We're doing 2021. Right? Okay? 2021, y'all share up the live, like up the live by the meanwhile. Share the live, like the live. We start at 8:05 promptly. I'm just giving everybody a little 5 minutes to come in, right? So let me see them likes going up. Like. Hi, Lisa. Mia, we talking about for past papers, what, for SEA or for CXC? I have plenty CXC content, but I barely have SEA content. So basically, every time I go live, the live uploads to YouTube. So you'll have all, yeah, go on my YouTube, Mia. Plenty past papers. Plenty past paper videos on YouTube for CXC or CSEC mathematics. You'll like up the live, share up the live, share the live, share, like. All right? We start in 2 minutes. This is 2021. I should probably have a photo. So when everybody come in, they will see this photo, right? And right, this is what we're doing right now. Look at there, SEA 2021. Everybody keep asking what paper, right? So this is the paper we're doing. We start in 1 minute's time. All right? Like up and share by the meanwhile, guys. You'll have a minute. Like and share. Hi, good night, everybody on YouTube. Good night, everyone on YouTube. Like and share. All right? Like and share. Share the live, like up the live. We're moving through these section 2 questions with some pace. Good night, everyone. Nice, Priya. Somebody said this is the year they wrote. Was this the COVID year? SEA 2021 was COVID. No, COVID was, yeah, I think this was a COVID year, and the students had to come in and write. Okay, we started in 30 seconds. Good night, everyone. Like up the live, share up the live. Kaz, my daughter is writing this here too. All right, like up the live, share up the live. We start in 30 seconds, right? No, I then exit out, right? 30 seconds, we shall begin. All right. Right. So we're ready for them. Okay, it is 8:05. So as I said, I'm trying to be here every Wednesday. Don't kill me if I'm not here Wednesday, right? If you all don't see me by 8 p.m., I'm not coming, right? Probably stay till 8:05 for the latest, right? So let me go. Complete the bill shown below. We have our items on the left, which will be 2 salads, 1 cheeseburger, 4 cookies, right? Now, when you go across, you'll get the unit price followed by the total, right? So the unit price for the salads would be missing, okay? We have the unit price for the cheeseburger, the unit price for the cookies, but the salad is missing. So the two missing values would actually be the value for here, right? The value for here and the value for here. That's what we're looking to find, right? Now, in order to get back the unit price for salad, this means it would have been salad multiplied by something, right? Would give me that 72 salads multiplied by some number, meaning 2 multiplied by some number is 72, right? How do we get this number? So I'm going to find the unit price of one salad, right? So in order to get back that price, it's simply going to be 72 divided by 2, right? So 72 divided by 2 would give me 36. You all, once you all get the answer, if you're moving faster than me, you all can just punch in the answer, right? So $36 would be the unit price of one salad, right? This question is food. It's a simple bill, right? So we put in 36 here. $36, right? Now we want the total cost, okay? In order to find this total cost, it will be 72 plus 24 plus $2.40, right? So we go down here, okay? So we have total cost would be equal to 72 plus 24 plus $2.40, right? So in order to add this, we'll have to take it to the working column and we line up all our values here. We line up our tens, our ones, our decimals, etc., right? So I'm going to have 72, then I'm going to have 24, and the last price here would have been $2.40. Points to notice that we have zeros lining up with this 40 cents throughout, right? And we add it coming down, right? So 2 plus 4 would give me 6. 6 plus 2 would give me 8. So that's a here, but wait, I didn't add the cents column first. So for my cents column, you'll simply have 40. 40, add these zeros will be 40. Then when we added here, we got 6, and 7 plus 2 will be 9. So my answer or my total cost will be $96.40. 98, sorry. Where I get 6 from? 98. $98.40, right? Okay, we move in. All right, let me send this down. Right, so a banner is painted in 3 colors. 3/5 of it would be blue, 1/10 is red, and the remainder is white. What fraction of the banner is painted in white? Right? So those people who are on TikTok, if you go to YouTube, you'll get a clearer video. YouTube has it clearer. So let's go. We have 3/5 blue, 1/10 red, and the remainder is white. Here, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get all these fractions to a common denominator first, right? So 3/5, I want to multiply the numerator here by 2 and the denominator here by 2 to get it as a common denominator, right? So 3 2s are 6 and 5 by 2 would be 10. So my blue would be 6/10. My red is 1/10. What is the remainder? So in order to find my remainder fraction, right, they ask me what fraction of the banner is painted in white, which is the remainder. I'll take a whole, which is 1, right? Oh, that changed our arrow. So we have 1 minus, and I'm going to add 6/10, which represents my blue, to 1/10, which represents my red, right? So when I add these two things together here, I would get my fraction. So anyway, let me work this out here. It'll be 1 minus. Once you have the same denominator here, my children, once you have the same denominator, you can add the numerators, right? So I'm going to have 6 plus 1, which will give me 7. So this will be equal to 7 over 10. Now, if you have a whole, right, and you're working with the denominator of 10, I can actually rewrite this whole as 10 over 10. Okay? 10 over 10 minus 7 over 10. Once my denominators are the same, I simply minus my numerators. 10 minus 7, or 7 from 10, would give me 3 over 10, right? So this would represent the fraction of white, right? Okay? Fraction of white. Keeping the train rolling. We ain't stopping this train here. All right, everybody, let me just get a little feedback. Everybody comment yes if you're good here. Everybody comment yes if you're good here. Yes is what we're looking for. Yes, this is easy peasy, correct? Yeah? Just now. I want to finish this, right? Right, so let me go. All right, we're scrolling down. Everybody comment yes, that's what we're talking about, right? So we go in. Jerome has 17.5 meters of rope to make swings, right? Each swing requires 2 meters of rope. How many swings can he make from this rope, right? So basically, if I want 2-meter swings from a 7, so it's like you have a 17.5 length of rope here, right? This whole rope is 17.5 meters. And I want to find out how much in this little 2-meter rope, right? Let me put in a different color. I want to find out like how much in this 2-meter ropes I could get from, so this is like 2 meters from this 17-meter rope, right? How do I get that? I need to divide. So I'm going to pull to my working column here. I'm going to divide 2 into 17.5, right? So let's go. 2 cannot go into 1. 2 into 17 would give me 8, right? Then I'm going to do 2 multiplied by 8, follow the highlight. So I'm going to do 2 multiplied by 8, which will give me 16. I line up that 16 with the 17 here, right? And once you are dividing, you're minusing coming down, right? So 17 minus 16 will give me 1. I'm going to bring down the 5, right? Okay? Now, point a note at this point here, right? 2 into this, well, I'm going to carry up my point here. 2 into this 15 would actually give me 7. So it'll be 0.7 something going on, right? I guess it is 0.75. But here what? I'm not even going any further, right? Okay? I'm not going no further because I don't want to waste time. They asked us how many swings can he make with this rope, right? You are not getting the 9th swing here, right? You are not getting the 9th swing. It's not exactly 9. You are not getting the 9th swing. So therefore, the number of swings I would get here would actually just be 8, right? Okay? So my answer here, so therefore, let me put a little statement here, right? Just so you all to see, we cannot complete the 9th rope. Not rope, swing, sorry. Swing. Okay? Because it's 18.7, I think the next number will be 7.5, right? The 9th swing. Okay? So therefore, my answer would only be 8. I don't need to go on dividing to waste time, right? Okay, we cannot complete the 9th swing, so it's 8 swings I can make. It's 8 ropes or swings. It's how many swings can you make from the rope? I can make 8 swings from this rope, right? Talk done. Moving on. Comment yes if you get through here. The answer is 8, not 9, 8, not 8.75. The answer is 8. Okay? All right, we're working here. We're working. 1/3 of a number is 18, right? So 1/3 off. Off means what? Right? For those who don't know what off means, note. Right? Off means to multiply, right? So if I say 1/3 of a number, we're going to call our number box, right? 1/3 of box is equal to 18, right? So they want to know what is 5/6 of that number, right? My process is you actually need to take this 13 over here and you do the opposite of multiply because we multiplied on this side, right? We multiply 1/3 on this side. So I'm going to do the opposite of multiply, which is to divide, right? So the opposite of multiply is to divide, right? So this is how this is going to look, my churn. My box would now be equal to 18 divided by 1/3. Now, anytime we are dividing and we have a fraction involved, you all know what we need to do. You need to flip the fraction we are dividing by and multiply. So you're flipping that bad boy there. So this box now would be equal to 18 multiplied by, when we flip 1/3, you get 3/1, which is actually just 3, right? If you need to see working for 18 multiplied by 3, let me pull to the corner here. So we're going to do 18 multiplied by 3. 8 3s are 24, right? You put the 4 here, you add 2 to what I get when I multiply 1 by 3. 3 multiplied by 1 or 1 multiplied by 3 would give me 3. 3 plus 2 would give me 5. So my answer here would be 54 for the number, right? So box is equal to 54. But the question didn't ask me to find out what the number is. The question asked me what is 5/6 of that number. So I'm going to proceed to find 5/6 of, remember, of is the multiply of the number that we just found, which is 54, right? So we're going to do 54 over 1. And this will be equal to here, 6 into 54 will give me what? 9, right? 9 multiplied by 6 will give me 54. And then 9 multiplied by 5 will give me 45. Right? Give me a yes. Give me a yes, all. Give me a yes. Let me know all is still there. Let me know all are breathing. Yes, if all understand. We keep it moving. Proper thing. That we talk about. That is what we're talking about. I see the yeses coming in. That we talk about. Let's go. Scrolling down. Right. So, what's going on here, boy? This is the thing that's called an equal share. And plenty students don't like this question, right? So, number 25. Jenny and Cindy picked 72 cherries all together, right? So, big girl, my two big girls here, they picked 72 cherries, right? So, Jenny picked 16 cherries more than Sydney, right? So, Jenny is on this side, and then Sydney is on this side, right? So Jenny is like Jenny plus 16, or let me call it box, right? Because box will be the halfway point again, right? So Jenny actually got box plus 16. She gets 16 more than Cindy, right? So Jenny got box plus 16 and Sydney will get what? Sydney getting box by itself, right? So therefore, these two girls together would actually be getting, watch it, it would be box plus 16 plus box, right? Is equal to the 72 cherries, right? But box plus box will be 2 box, right? 2 box plus 16 will be equal to 72, right? So how are we going to find this unknown shape here, which is this square, right? I'm going to take this 16, fling it on the right-hand side, right? And do the opposite of add, okay? The opposite of add will be to minus. Now, when you fling the 15 on the 16, sorry, on the right, you remain here with the 2 box. That will be equal to the 72 minus the 16, right? 72 minus 16 is what, by? 72 minus 16 right? You're borrowing 1 here, yeah, 6, 12 minus 6 will give me 6. 6 minus 1 will give me 5. So I'm going to get 2 boxes equal to 56, right? And the strange thing here is that this 2 box is actually like 2 multiplied by the boxes because it's 2 boxes, right? Then at this point here, in order to find what boxes, I'm going to carry this 2 here, right? And do the opposite of multiply. I said it already. The opposite of multiply is to divide. Divide. So box now would be equal to 56 divided by 2, right? Pull to your working column. 2, 5, 6, right? 2 into 5 would be 2, right? 2 by 2 is 4. Minus this here, you get 1, bring down the 6. 2 into 16 would give me 8. Right? So my box would be equal to 28. Right? Okay? Now, the question didn't say to find out what one girl get because Cindy's one box, eh? So big girl Cindy here get 28. But how much she friend get here? 28 plus 16, which will be what, by? 28 plus 16 is what? 44. I'm going to do to that working column here because how I train myself is I train myself to work as if nobody know what's going on here. Right? So nobody know how to add 12 and 16. That 28 and 16, sorry. That's how it does operate. So there we go. 28 plus 16, 2, 8 plus 16. Right? This will be 14. Put the 4 here. Add 1 here. You'll get 44. So Jen get 44, right? So I know to have a space down here for my answers. So Sydney picked 28 cherries and Jenny picked 44 cherries. Right? Proper thing. This is SEA. Right? Click yes. Message yes if you're good so far. Message yes if you're good so far. Yes. Yes if you're getting through. And I want to like up them videos and share them videos. So please like and share. Are we talking about, why isn't that? What's ease? All right, let me go. Proper thing. We move in. We can come here to play. Playtime is over. We go play in March 27th, we will play. Right? So let me go. Now, this question is basically what I call a simultaneous question, a simultaneous equation question. But let me show you what I mean, right? Maria and Sam bought the items shown below. This is 26, by the way. So Maria's bill, or Mariah's, or whatever I want to say, 1 iPad, 3 smartwatches, 4 cell phones. The total is 3,028. 3 iPads would be Sam bill, 5 smartwatches, 6 cell phones, and the total is 5,032. So I'm going to form 2 equations from this, right? We'll call iPad I. So there'll be 1 iPad. Let me put the bigger bill first, right? We put in the bigger bill first. That's the best move to make, right? So we'll put 3 iPads plus 5 smartwatches. God, by that S. Let me put SW. Right? Now I go put W for watches. Because I don't want a little thing that S is a 5, right? So 5W plus 6 cell phones would be equal to 5,032. Then we have 1 iPad. The smaller bill is 1 iPad plus 3 smartwatches plus 4 cell phones would be equal to 3,028, right? 2 quadratic equations here. Equation 1, boom. And equation 2, bang. Right? So what I go and do now? I go and minus equation 2 from equation 1. So I basically minusing the i's, I'm minusing the w's, I'm minusing the c's, and I'm minusing the numbers here, right? So 3i minus 1i will give me how much I, boy? If you have 3 iPad and minus 1 iPad from it, you would actually remain with, I'm going to put a little line on it here, hold on, right? You would remain with 2 iPad, right? Plus 5 smartwatches, take away 3 smartwatches would leave me with 2 smartwatches, 6 cell phones, take away 4 cell phones, would leave me with 2 cell phones. And then, hey, anybody work out this? I come in this corner here because I don't think I have no space here. I have a little space here now. 5032 minus 3028. Let me work it here. You had to borrow one here. Okay, so 12 minus 8 would give me 4. 2 minus 2 is 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. 5 minus 3 would give me 2. So this will be equal to 2004. Now the question is asking us to calculate the total cost of one iPad, one smartwatch, and one cell phone. So because we have a common number throughout here, watch it. I could actually divide this whole sentence, this whole algebraic sentence, this whole equation, right, by 2. So I'm going to divide by 2. Let me put it in red. I'm going to divide everybody by 2. Okay, so watch it. I'm going to erase here. Boom, bang, bang-a-lang. Right? So I divide in here. Bang, 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 bang. I divided everybody by 2 to get basically, quote unquote, get rid of those 2's in front of the I, the W, and the 2C, right? Ooh, put on there. Right, send that on. So 2I divided by 2 would actually just leave you with 1I, right? So 1 iPhone, well, iPad plus 2 divided by 2W divided by 2 would actually leave me with 1 watch. And then 2C, I get minus from here, right? This is plus. Hold on, this is plus, right? 2C divided by 2 would give me 1 cell phone. And then 204, let me come here, 2004, 2 into 2004 will give me 2 into 2 is 1. So you don't need to do long division here. You can just do 2 into 2, 1, 2 into 0, 0, 2 into 0, 0, 2 into 4 would give me 2, right? My answer here would be 1002. So the cost of one iPad, which is this, plus one smartwatch, plus one cell phone would be equal to 1002. Right? So we write in this here. So my answer here will be $1,002. Right? Soak it in the fall out, soak it in. Right? Soak it in the fall out, soak it in. Comment yes if you get through here. Yes if you get through. If you go to, I've seen 122 people on TikTok here. Are you all seeing this clear? Message clear if you're seeing it clear on TikTok, because it's much clearer on YouTube. YouTube, is it clear on your side? It is much clearer on YouTube, eh? Okay, look, everybody say yes, they see it clear. All right, proper thing, let me roll. We ain't come here to lose. We come here to win, right? What team are you on? We're on the winning team here, right? Okay, we are 131 on the TikTok. We had 28 on the YouTube, right? We're on the winning team right now. Let me go. God, I don't like question like this, boy. All right, let me go. So Jesse has some marbles, right? Jesse has some marbles. The number of marbles he has is more than 50, but less than 100, right? Kiana, you want to guide us through this one? What? Come now, guide us through this one. Why? Come now, come, quick. Hey, we are playing people here now. Hurry. Come. So Jesse has some marbles, right? The number of marbles he has is more than 50, but less than 100. So we basically dealing with numbers more than 50. So we dealing with 51 to less than 100 means we dealing with 51 to 99. Everybody agrees? You agree, Kiana? Right. So let me see what else they asking. When the marbles are placed in groups of 10, so we grouping them in 10, there's a remainder of 3. So the 10s we have between 51 and 99 would actually be, and that's put the 10s, the 10s would actually be 60, 70, 80, right? Wait, and 90. These are the 10s. But they say it leave a remainder of 3. So I basically had to add 3 to all these bad boys. And I added 3 to all these bad boys. So the numbers we actually working here with would be 63, right? 73, 83, and 93. Right? Okay, everybody good there? That's the numbers we're working with, right? My daughter didn't work it out here. She told me 73 is the answer. But let me go. When they are placed in groups of 6 now, right, their remainder is 1. So all these numbers here would be groups of 10 that actually have a remainder of 1. So we actually going to need to divide each one of these bad boys by 6 to see who given a remainder of 1, right? So let me see. We start with 63. 63 divided by 6, right? 6 into 6 is 1. So you minus this here, you get 0. Bring down the 3, right? So this would be 10 remainder 3. So this can work. 63 can work, eh? Let me try 73 now. Why am I writing in red? Anybody can tell me why I write it in red? So let's try 6 into 73. 6 into 7 would be 1. You have 6 here, you minus this, you would get 1. Bring down this 3. All right, hold on. I don't like how I'll draw that long there. Bring down the 3. 6 into 13 would give me 2. And then 6 by 2 would give me 12. And we get a remainder of 1. Remainder 1. So this is what they are asking me to. Thank you, Rajesh. Thank you, Rajesh. This is what they are asking me to find here. They want to know which one of these bad boys, if I put it in groups of 6 now, would give a remainder of 1, right? And that number would be 73, right? Okay, so very good, Kiana. So 73 would be my answer here. Signal yes. Signal yes. Yeah, it passed 51. Now I see somebody wondering why 50 wait, I didn't put 53. Yeah, correct. We passed 51. So 53 was missing here, but we still get our answer. Right? 53 is supposed to be there. Why I didn't get 53 is because I didn't start by groups of 10 from 50. But 53 would actually be part of it. Right? Because 53 is in between 51 and 90, right?
Is it really though?
Yeah. 53 is between 51 and 93.
But you
So
see a number that when you place into groups of 10, which means the number that places into groups
oh,
of 10 is more than 50.
okay. So we ain't putting this here, right?
That wouldn't be the answer.
Okay. So when you put it in place in group of 10, no Kiana, you're wrong. 53 is supposed to be here, yeah. My daughter called me and telling me 53 not supposed to be here, right? 53 is a number between, so it's a number between 51 and 99 that basically leaves a remainder of 3. Yeah, correct. Yes.
Okay.
You feel because you get high in maths, you can talk. No, wait. Let's we haven't finished. We'll talk about it. Our short is correct. 100% short is correct. There you go. Right? So let me go. 100% short 53 involved there. 53 is in between 51 and 99, sister. Right? Oh, look, quarrel home here. Right, let you go. 2 students. TikTok, I know for the seen this guy here. I find in this TikTok looking blurry. Or let's go on YouTube now. It's only 30 people on YouTube and 130 people on TikTok. Or let's go to YouTube. There we go. 2 students were asked to use manipulatives to add 4/5 and 3/10. Fraction pieces and counters were used as shown below, right? So what your Miss Priya do here? Let me see how Miss Priya do now. Miss Priya did, she used the fraction pieces. So she basically have 4. So this is like 1, 2, 3, 4. So she have the 4 out of 5, right? So this is 4/5. So I can write it. Let me write it here. Right? Plus 1, 2, 3. It is basically 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So she has a 3 out of 10. When she added together, sorry, she is getting, this will be a whole, so this will be 1 and 1 out of 10, right? So this is what Priya got. Let me see what sister got underneath here. Sharda, I don't know if you all seen this clear, but these are the ones shaded, right? Sharda shaded these 4 out of 5 counters. So Sharda does have 4 out of 5 here. And then she adding, these 3 are shaded here, right? She's adding 3 out of 10, right? And then here would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So her answer, Sharda's answer is 7 out of how much? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 7 out of 15, not 17. What stupidness Sharda do here? Sharda, what should Sharda do? Sharda do 4 plus 3, she gets 7. And then she do 5 plus 10 and she get 15. Sharda wrong like mad, right? So they said state which students' manipulatives represent the correct solution and explain why, right? So I'm going to put 4/5, right? Basically, if I multiply here, I want to get my denominators the same, right? If I multiply here by 2 and I multiply here by 2, this will actually be 8 out of 10, right? So the correct answer would be, right, 8 over 10 plus 3 over 10, which will give me 8 plus 3 is 11 over 10, which written as a mixed number, 10 could go into 11. 10 could go into 11 once, with a remainder of 1. So my correct answer here would actually be 10, 1, and 1/10, which is what Sharda got. Sharda got 1. Watch, so Sharda got this whole thing shaded. This whole thing was shaded for Sharda, which would represent a whole, and then she had 1 out of 10 here, right? So I can simply state that they said to explain your answer, right? So we have the working, and we'll simply say that this is, what's her name? Priya's answer, sorry. Priya is correct. So I'll put this down. All right. So Priya's answer is correct because she added 8/10 to 3/10 to get 1 and 1/10. But should we just put but or whereas? Hey, I don't think I want to put whereas here, right? So we'll stop it there, right? Sharda, is Sharda as a name? Sharda added the 2 numerators to get 7 and the denominators to get what she had the denominators again? 15, right? Which is incorrect. Which is incorrect, right? Now this statement, you know, you can write any statement you want. It is open. Just explain what you do, right? Just explain what you did. 29. All I want to finish here by 9, eh? So we go in. I want everybody in their bed by 9. All have school tomorrow. So we go in. Amanda left school at 3:20 and arrived home 3/4 of an hour later. What time did Amanda arrive home, right? So first thing we have to know is 3/4 of. You all know what off is, right? Off means to multiply. 3/4 of an hour is 60 minutes. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes, right? So 3/4 of an hour, which is 60 over 1, would actually give me this 4 into 60 would be 15. 3 by 15 would be 45 minutes, right? So 3/4 of an hour is 45 minutes. They're asking us what time did Amanda arrive at home if she left school at 3:20. So that'll be 3:20 plus the 45 minutes, right? Now, when I add 20 to 45, I'm actually getting 65, right? Point to note, 1 hour is 60 minutes. So I actually need to add 1 hour to the 3. And here we will get 0.5, right? Remaining after you minus the 60 from the 65, okay? So she would arrive at home at 4:05 p.m., right? Proper thing. We're working right now. I see more people coming over to YouTube, right? YouTube is a lot clearer right now. So we got there. That's dog food. We just call this dog food. So let's go. Two lengths A and B are shown below, right? So basically for A, we're moving from 18 to 24, right? And for this length here, B, we're moving from 20.5. So this is 20.5 to 25, right? So you can do either two things here. You can count here and let's see what how much centimeters it is, which is like an easy approach. So you can count like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this will be 6 centimeters. That's A, right? And B now will be equal to, so this will be half or 0.5, right? So let me count the holes first. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and the 0.5 will give me 4.5. When we add these two bad boys together, 6 plus 4.5 or 4.5, right? I will get 0.5 because remember this is 0.0, and then 6 plus 4 would give me 10. So what is the sum of the length of A and B? The sum would be equal to the sum of the lengths will be equal to 10.5 meters. It's not centimeters. Yes, centimeters. Centimeters, right? Proper thing, right? Proper thing. There we go. Right? Rolling. Oh, we gotta write that here. 10.5, right? 2 marks in the bag. The bag looking good right now. 2.5 in the bag. Good. I hate these questions. Good. There we go. So, Roadworks Company paints 20 white lines on the highway. The lines are 1.5 meters in length. So, each one of these lines are 1.5 meters, right? 1.5 meters, 1.5 meters, 1.5 meters, right? Then the space between them, well, in length and 2 meters apart as shown below. So, each is 2 meters apart, right? Roadworks begin painting from point A. So they begin it from here. And they move into, let me see what they're asking now. What is the distance from point A to the end of the 20th line, right? So I want to analyze something here, right? So if we deal with 20 lines, right? We'll figure out that after, but we're dealing with 4 lines right now. So for 4 lines, so let me write this in red. For 4 lines, we have 3 spaces, right? Okay, so for 4 lines, we have 3 spaces, okay? So basically, for whatever amount of lines you have, let me call it box, right? The amount of lines represented by box minus 1 will tell me how much spaces, right? That's what's going on here. It will tell us how much spaces. We're dealing with 20 lines, right? So 20 minus 1 will tell me that we have 19 spaces, right? So two things I need to work out here. I need to work out how many all the lines add up to, and then how much all the spaces add up to. So let me deal with the lines first. Lines would be equal to 20 multiplied by 1.5, right? I pull to the working column now. 20 multiplied by 1.5, right? Who my thing glitching? Hold on, guys. Hold on, Am I smooth everywhere? My laptop glitching right now. Too much pace, boy. Too much pace. Am I smooth everywhere? That's all. Let me just stop some of these programs here. All right, you could close. Hold on, guys. Give me a second here. Don't run. Don't run. Give me a second. As you could close by. All right, let you go. All right, let's go. Right. So 20 multiplied by 1.5 will give me what, boy? This will be 5 by 0 would be 0. 5 by 1, well, you bring down your point here. 5 by 2, sorry, would give me 10. You can put this as 10 here. Okay? Then 1 by 0 would give me 0. 1 by 2 would give me 2. So my answer here would actually be 30. Right? 30 meters. Right? Everybody good there? 30 meters. Right? Now, I'm going to deal with these spaces. Spaces will be equal to, I already told you, is 19 spaces multiplied by 2 meters per space. I do not working right here. 19 multiplied by 2 would give me, how much? 38. This is 18. 9 twos are 18. You put the 8 here. Right? You add 1 to what you get when you multiply 2 by 1. 2 by 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. 38. 38 meters, right? Proper thing, right? So when I add the two together, my total, right? They say, what is the total distance? So let's put total, wait, this thing glitching, boy. Hold on, Total distance will be equal to 30, which will be the lines plus the spaces, which will give me 68 meters. Right? Proper thing. Right? Okay, 68. We're going good. Let's go. We're almost done. We're only doing section 2. Today, next week, we'll do section 2 probably for the rest of January. And then February, we'll jump to section 3. I'm not wasting time on section 1s, right? Because I don't have time personally. Right? So this is just what I'm trying to do for y'all. So the incomplete table below shows the time taken by 5 cyclists to complete a race, right? All this here is the time for each cyclist in minutes, right? So point to note, right? Nazra won the race and was 1.35 minutes faster than the cyclist who placed second, right? Now, something you all need to understand here. If you run in a race, if you cycle in a race, the person who has the lesser time would be the person who actually came first, right? Not the person with the greatest time. The person with the greatest time came last. So this is where a little common sense needs to kick in, right? These are things they probably can't teach you, right? If you had to look out for this and think, right? If a man running fast, the lesser his time is the faster he completed. So that means that this bad boy here came first. Cleo came first, right? Okay? So if Cleo came first and my brother Nazra was 1.3 minutes faster than Cleo, right? So Nazra's time would be equal to 30.45 minus 1.35, right? That's basically what we need to do, right? Let me work it here. 30.5 minus 1. That one's supposed to line up with the ones, right? Minus 1.30. That's all right. I know space here. 30.45. Hold on. Somebody done work it out there, boy. I'm coming on this side. Hold on. Right, let me do it here. All right, so 30.45 minus 1.35 would give me 5 minus 5 would be 0. 4 minus 3 would be 1. Right, you had to borrow 1 from here. Okay, so you remain with 2. 10 minus 1 is 9. And then 2 would be here. So Nazar's time would be 2.10 minutes. All right? Okay? So let's see if they have a space to write it. Let me write it in the allotted space, right? I see somebody put 10.15. So you have to pay, 29.15. You have to pay very close attention to your working, please, guys. Pay very close attention to your working. Right? So we go to 33. So this bad boy here, what's going on here? All the faces of a triangular prism, right? Our triangular prism, let's look, right? You have bow, you have one triangle here, bang, right? You have an next triangle up back here, bang, bang, right? And then you have lines connecting these two, bang. And then you have here, bang. Let's get a little visual on a triangular prism, right? Bang. This here could extend to me this line, bang. Right? So we come in here, Bodo. Right. So we good. So this triangular prism actually consists of 2 triangles and 3 rectangles. So they want us to draw that. SCA wants us to draw that, right? So I'm gonna draw. Hey, here I gotta do, right? We copy this here, yes. Boom, copy, boom, paste. Right? That 1. Right? We paste it again. Boom. That 2. 2 triangle, right? And we're gonna add 3 rectangles now. So you join 3 rectangles. Boom, bang, bang, bang. Right? Copy that, yes? You don't have time for that. Copy, paste. Copy, paste. So look my 3 triangles here, guys. I'll go put one up here. I mean 3 rectangles. Everybody good there? Message yes. Because they asked you to draw all the faces. This is all the faces of a triangular prism. Right? Message yes if you're good here, guys. We just have 2 more questions to do. Yes if you're good. I'll make sure nobody ain't fall asleep here. This is the big league, you know. This is the big league. Right? After this, I'll come by me in high school. Let me deal with all you. Right? So we go in. We want to complete the shape AB of the line of symmetry, right? All right, this is the line of symmetry here. So how much we have? We have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. All right. Then you're coming out to meet this point here. So we coming on here, bang. All right. You're going across here to how much across by? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. Message winning team. If you're on the winning team, we didn't come here to lose. We come here to win. We're on the winning team here. Message winning team if you're on the winning team. Because we're almost done here. Wow, boy, I seen some winning teams coming in there. That's what we talk about. Come here to win. We didn't come here to lose. That's what we're talking about earlier. Shoulders up, chest up. There we go. So the tally chart below shows the food chosen by a class of 27 students, right? What percentage of the class chose the mode, right? Mode will be the most often, right? Which one here is the mode, boy? The mode will be the fried chicken. How many students chose fried chicken? This would actually be 5 and 3 is 9. Your mode would be the food that occurred the most, right? Mode is the food that occurs the most, or the most students pick, right? Okay, so there you go. 9 out of how much children? It's 9 out of 27 children. So if you want to find the percentage, right? So you want the percentage that chose right, the mode. Oh, let's see now, my laptop glitching here. Too much space, boy. Oh God, he hot. He hot right now. Right, there you go. 9 over 27. That's one more question, and then we out of here. Multiply by, once you're trying to calculate a percentage here, my children, you are going to multiply by 100, right? So you're multiplying here by 100 over 1 because it's a percentage you're trying to find, right? This will be equal to, what this will be 9 into 9, 1. 9 into 27 would be 3, right? And then 3 into 100 would be 33 and a third, right? Percent. Okay, so 33 and a third of the class actually chose fried chicken, which is the mode, right? I did not work out 33 and a third because everybody's supposed to know that 100, right, divided by 3, or 3 into 100, 3 into 10 would be 3, remainder 1, and then 3 into 10 is 3, remainder 1, sorry. So that 1 will be 1 over 3, right? Okay? Ollie, I need to wrap up this class, boy. My laptop overheating. So come on, last question. Ollie, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Last question. 33 and a third, right? There we go. Is just a little pictograph here, right? So the incomplete pictograph below represents the total of 150 toy cars owned by 4 boys, right? So you have all the toy cars here. Very important part to note, right? One car is 7. Well, one of the cars in the picture is 7 toy cars, right? So they said to complete the pictograph to show the number of toy cars owned by Lex, right? So here would actually be 7 multiplied by 5. Here would be 2 multiplied by, I think my laptop finally stick. Wait. Hold on there, guys. I wonder if I close this just I'm starting to close this. Hold on. Some one of these programs get in trouble here. Or you don't go ahead. Or if let's see what's going on with this last question, I could probably go ahead. All right. This is someone in them thing here giving trouble. Hold on. If y'all know what to do for the last one, I could go ahead, right? One of these things giving trouble here, and I feel it's this one, you know. This PDF reader here giving real trouble. All right, let go. Let's see if we can finish it fast. Is 7. This was 7 multiplied by 5, and then this will be 7 multiplied by 2 because it's 2 cars. This will be 7 multiplied by 6. So 7 5s are 35, right? 7 2s are 14, right? And 7 multiplied by 6 would give me 42. Okay? So I'm going to add up all these, and then I'm going to minus it from the total amount of cars to figure out how much Lex has, right? So Lex would be equal to 100 minus 35 plus 14 plus 42, right? And this will give me 100 minus, let's add these here. So it'll be 35 plus 14. What y'all getting here? Plus 42 would give me Yeah, this is SCA Nathan. I now see it coming there. Right, 9 and 2 is 11. So you put one here, right? And you're adding one here. 3 and 4 is 7, 8, 9, right? 91. Are this correct, by? Right. Right. To show so this will be equal to 8. Not 8, sorry, 9. 9 cars. I wonder if I draw anything, if I do anything. So if it's 7 cars, right? So I had to draw one car here, would be 7. Boom. Wait, what's that? This is 5, this is 6. Yeah, you're coming a little too late. Oh, that again, problem. Yes, 105. Yeah. Correct, correct. It's 105, not 100. Very good. Where I don't know where I get this 100 from. Must you had to drink some water. Because I wonder where I get 9 from. How I gonna enjoy them 9 cars? That's what going through my head now, you know. How I gonna enjoy them 9 cars, boy? Right. So 105, this will be 9 and 5 would be, hold on. Right. That will be 14 cars. So that's 2 of the cars in the picture, right? So you're going vroom. Right, vroom. My drawing skills and too savvy, guys. Vroom. Right? Vroom. Right? So we got to go there, guys. Right? What team Olan? Olan the winning team, right? So I'll see you all next week, Wednesday. Same time, same place. Look out for the live at 8 a.m. We ain't looking to stay here longer than an hour, right? We only do section 2 questions so now, right? 8 p.m. It starts at 8 p.m. and we go until 9. I have a lot of things to do. I have a lot of classes going on too, right? So I am not able to come here before 8. Okay, I am a high school teacher. So when I reach high school, I look at me. SCA is my charity, right? Again, all of these lessons are free. So I'll see you on the next week. Take care. Listen, peace and love. Mr. Seret is out. All follow me. Follow me on TikTok. Subscribe to my channel on YouTube, right? Anybody who want to view this video, you can just go to YouTube right now. Keen Seret Mathematics. Check out the video, right? Peace and love all. Take care of yourself. We out. We out. Let me end this here. My laptop is ticking. Bye, guys. Bye, YouTube. Bye, TikTok. No problem. Tropical fish. Tropical fishy orange. Yeah, wait. At the end. Bye, guys. Bye, TikTok. Oh, this pressure to this and our life, babe.